In a multifaceted life, we explore the layers that make people who they are. Today, we're spending a day with Marcus Gates, father, husband, entrepreneur, retired gym teacher, bodybuilder, golfer, and so much more. While we won't touch every facet of his life today, what we do see is someone who is deeply intentional about how he spends his time and who he chooses to spend it with. Being a present partner and father sit at the forefront of Marcus's life, and balancing those roles with entrepreneurship is something that he works towards every single day. As we move through his day and hear his perspective, my hope is that you start to see what that intentionality looks like in his day-to-day life. This is Marcus, and this is his multifaceted life. What does a typical morning look like for you before you come to the gym?
I'm gonna get up at like 5:30, 5:30 or 6, do morning work before Lola wakes up. Fridays are a little different for me because Nicole doesn't work until later on in the day. So so today I didn't have Lola responsibilities. So I was able to get up at probably 6, get some work done at home, get here, do a little more computer work on the treadmill before I got to my own workout. But yeah, usually 5:30, 6 to, again, front load the day with the shit that I need to get done before Lola wakes up, before work responsibilities elsewhere happen.
What is one thing people get wrong about fitness?
They have to be perfect, and they have to do it daily or for several hours a day. And it's just about continuity and just consistency. And ultimately, what I try to stamp on my clients' brains is control the controllables. Day to day, you're not gonna be able to check every single box. Week to week, you're not gonna be able to check every box. So when you can't do everything, do something. And that keeps that needle moving in the right direction. And it avoids the pattern that a lot of people get stuck in, where they expect perfection, they make it happen for a few weeks, and then the day they can't do it, they completely fall off. And then it might be a week, it might be a month, it might be a couple of years before they're like, all right, it's time to get back on track. And that's what I'm trying to help, eradicate from my clients' lives, is that all or nothing mindset, and instead it's a consistency mindset.
How important is it to you as a trainer to get your workout in before the workday starts?
Yeah, I would have zero energy in the evening. I did go last night. Every now and then you got to force it and make it happen later on in the day. But yeah, I try to front load my day with the stuff that's like, a workout is optional. Though I try to treat it like it's not optional. But I front load the day, get ahead of it before the actual work day hits me. Then it's more likely to happen. And that's the same for a lot of people that can do a morning workout too in their schedule. All right, Tony. Let's go 8 to 12. Go just a little bit of a wider stance, not excessive. And then so now, so yeah, scoot down. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. Your heels down. Keep that butt there. There you go, right there. Good job. That's good. Better. Good. Perfect, Tony. 3. 8 to 12.
What's your favorite thing about coaching?
I would say it's seeing people achieve things they didn't think they were going to be able to achieve when they first got started.
Okay, what's your favorite type of client to coach?
I wouldn't say it's a type of person, more of a mindset that a person has, and it's somebody who's ready to be coached. That's open to being uncomfortable to grow. Yep. Good. Just 6 here, dude. Drive through that glute, drive through that heel. Keep your core engaged, keep breathing. There you go.
What's the mental shift like going from training to dad mode?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think it's actually that difficult. Like as soon as I walk out of here, then that's the gym setting is kind of behind me with it. Now I am going to go get in the car and take a client phone call that's weekly scheduled at 11:30 on Fridays on my way to go pick up Lola. So I have that kind of transition where I'm still in coach mode. So I'm not necessarily done with the coaching aspect right now, but as soon as I see Lola, like it changes for me, and I'm able to push the rest of it. And that's something I had to challenge myself to grow in, just being more present in the moment with her versus thinking about work or other distractions. So it's a work in progress still though. Oh, she doesn't want. You want to walk? You want to walk? Okay. You have to hold my hand once we get outside, okay?
I love you.
We got music in the car.
I love you. You're gonna go listen to Up with Daddy in the car.
Let's do it. Get some lunch.
Bye, Lola.
See you, Nick.
Bye, Tequila.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
I know, I saw like
as a 6-month-old and slept during the whole thing, which is insane for how loud it is.
yeah.
She had headphones on, of course, though. Okay. We've actually gotten away with we don't generally heat up her food at all. Recently I've been doing it for like just a little bit, but she's ate like cold ground beef and chicken and rice for since she started eating.
Do you ever get tired of eating the same food?
Not really. When I do, I just mix up the sauce.
Okay.
Well, not really. It's too convenient. Otherwise, I'd be having to spend like either more time figuring out new shit, more time grocery shopping, or more time figuring out a different way to like meal prep for that week. And then there's more aspects to kind of figure it out, or spending more money by eating out and stuff. So this serves a lot of purposes. What's up? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want music? Yeah. What do you want, Lolo? We just listened to that. Is that Buster Boy doing?
often do you guys eat here as a family?
Eat at the dinner
Yeah.
table? Ooh. No, that's the right answer. Maybe once or twice a week on a good week, but it just kind of varies.
Do you always eat lunch here? You and her?
We generally do. It kind of depends on the day too, because some days we'll go watch. She's a big fan of First Take and Stephen A. Smith and Molly Kiram, and now Molly's off there, but she loves watching sports talk, or that at least, and so we'll usually sit on the couch and eat that. But it kind of depends on what we're eating. So like if it's a rice meal like this, obviously more messy, so we'll try to eat here. But like if it's an egg meal or something, we might go eat on the couch. But it just kind of depends on how fast I need to get her down for a nap.
Gotcha.
But we do usually at least one meal a day here, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and then the rest are kind of just depending on what the day shakes out to be.
I think it's funny that she likes First Take.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I obviously do, but like she handles it. But like we didn't do any TV time at all for her until a little bit after a year. But that was the one thing that I was like, all right, well, you can be in the room while this is on, because like that's my other thing too. Is like I'm like, how can I guide you in the direction of something that I'm also interested in as you get older? And you might not like it at all, but I'm at least going to do my due diligence and put you in those environments. So I'm like, go be on First Take and ESPN. Give me access to all the cool sports games and the stars like that, or whatever. Is that blueberry?
What part of parenting has surprised you the most?
Ooh, surprised me the most? I don't know how fun it is to have such hard days, I guess. I mean, I think that's one thing. I would say this isn't exactly answer that question, I guess, but like what I've enjoyed the most, I think, is just it helped me be more present, and not look so far ahead, because like the moments are so fleeting. So just being as present as possible, and yeah, like whenever I'm with her, like I said, just trying to avoid thinking about the stuff that I can't control at that moment. And if I'm with her, then I'm with her. When I'm working, I'm working. When I'm with Nicole, then I'm with Nicole. But it's challenged me to be more present and more aware of that presence too.
What does home mean to you?
I mean, I absolutely love my home itself. And Nicole's done such a great job of making it so homey in here. But I would just say wherever I'm with Lola and Nicole is where I do feel the most at home. It could be really anywhere.
So I know you quit your teaching job 2 years ago, a little over a year.
Yeah, I told my principal I wouldn't be returning in January of 2023 is when I made the official decision, and then I finished out that school year. So
And what has the transition been like working for yourself full time?
yeah, so it's been a little different. So I after I told my principal I wouldn't be returning, we found out we were pregnant 2 weeks later. So when the school year ended at the end of May, I had June, July, and August, and a little bit of September to fully work on the business without any, sharing my time with a full-time job outside of that. And then Lola came along, and that's been, I mean, a blessing, to be able to work from home, have the freedom to be able to, see Lola and be a part of it every single day and not have to miss a lot of time with her. So that's been absolutely amazing. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing more fulfilling than growing a business that you did yourself. And I've had help along the way, obviously, and had great connections, and my clients are amazing and have allowed me to grow how I have, because they've referred me out to their friends and family and such. But yeah, just nothing is more special, I think, than growing something and going through the trials of it in the months where you feel like it's crumbling or you're not doing a good job, and pushing through to get to the other side of that. So it's been it's been amazing. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Okay. What do people not see about this part of your business? Like, what do people underestimate about this part? Like, obviously, the fitness you got,
Oh yeah.
you're fit.
Yeah.
So that's probably easier for you. What about this side of the business, the admin, the computer work, the planning?
I think what people don't often. I mean, yes, I have a lot of freedom and flexibility in my job, and that is amazing. But it's different when you're working for a business that's paying you a salary at the end of each month, because you can count on that. Where everything I do is dependent upon the work that I put in with it, and that is true when you work for somebody else as well in a different business of that nature. But um, to answer your question, it's that struggling with battling imposter syndrome on a constant basis, having a great month feeling on top of the world, and then the next month just feeling like you're absolutely suck at what you're doing, and maybe not making impact. And in terms of what I do, I'm not just talking to people about their nutrition and their fitness. If it was just those simple X's and O's, which aren't that simple, but if it was just that, it would be a pretty easy job. But a lot of the time, it's working on complex things. It's working through people's, it's to an extent almost like therapy sessions with certain clients, and it's it can be emotionally draining and taxing. And again, sharing that responsibility of working this business with having a daughter at home too. Like, a lot of my days, they start at 5:30, 6 a.m. so I can get work done before she gets up, and then I'm fitting it in during her nap time. And then if I didn't get everything I'd done, needed to get done that day, then I'm doing it at 7, 8 p.m. after she goes to bed. So some days are 12, 15-hour days, and that's not working 100% during that time, but having to be on still during that time. So, but that also affords me the freedom to be at home with her and to have the other flexibility, like traveling whenever we want to and be able to work while I'm on the road and such. So definitely pros and cons of it.
Where do you feel most like yourself?
Where do I feel like most like myself? I feel most like myself when I'm at the gym, I'm at home with baby girl, boss, and Nicole, and out in nature. So on hikes, golfing, anywhere I can be out where the sun is. Boss, slow down. Good hustle, though.
What are you most proud of?
I think through it all, the thing that I'm most proud of right now is Nicole and I's ability to maintain relentless communication and understanding and recognition for what each other's experience is right now and how we can both support each other in that. It's that the bond that has only grown tighter between the two of us through the last couple of years of becoming parents together and both running businesses as well, and maintaining that love and connection with each other.
What we've seen today isn't every facet of Marcus's life, but it is the heart of it. The discipline of his training, the care he pours into his clients, the intention behind showing up as a husband and a father. It's the way he moves between roles, work, family, fun, not perfectly, but purposefully. And in those quiet moments, the lunches at home with his daughter, the admin while she naps, the walk, or sometimes golf, before family dinner, you start to see what really grounds him. This is what a multifaceted life looks like in practice. Not everything at once, but what matters most in moments that matter. Because a meaningful life isn't built all at once, it's shaped in the moments in between. I'm grateful to Marcus for letting me spend the day with him and share a little piece of his story. I'm Zakila, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.